Hi Laku. How are you? Welcome to Man Cave. So, this is something I want to tell you about. Right here. Hi, my name is Ari and I'm from Finland, and this is Laku, our Dutch hunt, Laku meaning licorice in English. And I thought that maybe it would have been a good idea to make a little video of my bike in English to maybe get a little wider audience that she truly deserves. Little bit about the history of this bike. This is Suzuki GSX-R 1100, as we all know, also the name Gixxer. The one and only original superbike from the 80s. This bike is 1992, all original, and that's why I bought the bike, because I want all original bike. And the history was that this bike was originally imported to Finland by an official importer, Extreme Power, I think the company was called, in 1992. And the first owner bought this bike right here in Joensuu, North Karelia. And he owned the bike all the way to 2006, when the second owner bought the bike from a company called Jokikone. That company still exists, and the second owner owned the bike all the way to 2023, when I was happy enough to buy this bike. So now I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what we did to the bike. It was almost all original, but not quite enough. So, what needed to be done to get this bike all original? Well, these lower panels, they were a little scratched here, both sides. So the painter took these panels, removed the stickers and painted these panels. And then I was lucky enough to find these stickers from a company called Moto Stickers in Poland. And I think they are perfect. Then, of course, new tires. Old tires were really old, from year 2001 and 2006. So now new Bridgestone buttocks, rear and front. Then this bike had a aftermarket exhaust pipe Yoshimura. Well, sounded good, but wasn't original. And also that pipe burned this panel. So the painter also repaired this one. So now we have all original Suzuki twin pipes. They look great. And then to this side. And if you watch the videos of old Gixxers, almost every bike is missing this part, steering damper, because it starts to leak when it gets old and you cannot find the new part anywhere. And when you buy the second-hand part, it's probably leaking. So what's this? I found this part from Germany. It had leaked, but here in Joensuu we have a master mechanic, Erno, who repaired this one, and now I also have original steering damper. Very happy. And a little bit more about the history of this bike. So the mileage is only 25,000 kilometers on the bike. And of course, because originally it is everything for me, I also have these original papers, service book, owner's manual, all here. And also I was happy enough to museum registered this bike, meaning that the official inspectors came here and inspected this bike, that everything is all original, and it was, of course. So now the bike is museum registered. What do you say, Laku, if we do a little walk around? So, that's about it. To the end, I wanna thank you everybody who have helped me with this bike. I'm no mechanic, so I need help, and I just try to find the parts and then I ask help. And really appreciate the help I have had with this bike. Now it's all original, just like I want it to be, and I dreamed of as a teenager back in the 90s. And I think to the end we should listen to the sound of that beautiful 1100cc Suzuki air oil cooled engine. So have a great weekend and thanks for watching.